Good morning, soulmates. I wanted to talk about something this morning that has made a really big impact on me understanding how I can access different higher levels of energy in order for me to create bigger experiences, better experiences, the experiences that ultimately make me feel fulfilled and seen and iconic in the way that is in alignment with who I really, really, really am, feeling that I am inside. So one of the things that I notice in the space of new age, is and new thoughts is, so we talk about how there are different levels of vibration and different stages of consciousness where like the low vibrations or the bad or the negative feelings are lower on the spectrum or stage or level, and then the higher ones are like the positive and love and all those, they're higher on the spectrum. And we make it seem so easy we say all you have to do is shift, right? So you have to go from a lower vibration to a higher vibration, and to do that you feel positive, you feel grateful, whatever it is that people say. There's just a couple words that are going around the culture and the community, the spiritual community. And so everyone thinks that in order for them to get into that higher level within themselves, to raise their being, their state of mind to a higher level, all they have to do is feel positive or think positive, right? Well, those words, while they have worked and do work for plenty of people, they're not the entrance into a higher state of mind or higher vibration or a more expanded state of consciousness for everyone. And for me personally, it took me a really long time to recognize this and to make the changes that I needed to in order to start to make those up levels, those level ups, to where I was able to change my state of mind myself just by thinking I am this or I am that, to shift myself from being in a place that didn't feel good, that wasn't really offering me any revelation in that way of seeing, in that perception. So for instance, I'll tell you, for me to reveal health, I can shift from feeling unhealthy by saying or feeling I am amazing. Okay, so for me, I don't say I feel healthy, I am healthy. That actually doesn't make me feel healthy. If I tell myself and get myself into the state of mind of I am amazing, I feel amazing, that is actually my personal entrance into how I reveal health in my consciousness or in my reality. And I usually stick to the topics of like health, purpose, money, God, and love. So you want to kind of experiment with what different words, what different feelings actually are your personal entrance into there. So for health, I can get there by saying or feeling I am amazing. The way I feel love, or the way that I get into a love feeling, is by thinking and feeling friendship. The way that I enter into money, where I can reveal more money in my reality or find money or be given money, I get there by feeling fulfilled. Some people might get there by feeling driven. Some people might get there by feeling just I am wealthy. Those don't work for me. If I feel fulfilled, that is my magnetic duplicate to how money flows into, how the revelation of money flows into my experience. The way that I feel into God, or that higher part of myself, that higher being, like what I consider to be like one of the highest levels of my consciousness or being, is to be or feel or think I am everything. So those aren't the same words or feelings or moods or attitudes that everybody is going to be able to use to get into that shift, in order to shift from a place where they are to a place that they want to be. And it's very important for you to use your own personal recipe for how to have access to the higher states of mind that you want to be in. So one of the ways to like experiment with this for yourself is to practice for a little bit saying something like, I am fulfilled. I am fulfilled. And you get into that feeling of being fulfilled, and you just feel whatever it is that I am fulfilled feels like. And then maybe you'll notice that people, you're finding money on the ground, or people are telling you to keep the change, or they're wanting to pay you extra for things, or you notice that somebody doesn't want to charge you for something. And then feel something like, I am peaceful. I feel peaceful, and have that being, that state of mind in you. And maybe you'll notice that when you're in that mood, somebody gives you a kiss, or someone is drawn to embrace you or wants to be embraced by you. So both of those, being fulfilled, those feelings of being fulfilled and the feeling of being peaceful or in peace, are revealing and attracting prosperity and abundance into your experience or into your reality. But one of them is specifically revealing money, and one of them is specifically revealing love. So take a look at those attributes that you want, those places that you want to rise up to: success, purpose, higher self, love, money, friendship, all those things. And then really decide, like really get into with yourself how you personally access those states, because we all access them differently. So I hope that this helped you. This really helped me not very many years ago, but a couple years ago, figure out exactly how I was able to manifest and create certain things in my life that I was always searching for. And I always thought that if I just said, like, I am positive, I feel positive, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful. I'm saying it kind of with an attitude. I'm not meaning to do that if that's triggering anything in you, but that doesn't work for me. Being grateful, that word, and being thankful, that feeling, though it is an attitude that I do know what it feels like in my body and in my mind and in my space, I interpret that as being fulfilled, not as being grateful and not as being thankful. Those are just not the words that I would use. So if I'm trying to use those words that are somebody else's words, not mine, I actually don't gain entrance into those feelings that I am trying to access. I actually lose, and I get into more of a space of resistance than into attraction. So everything is easy. This isn't complicated. These aren't the mysteries of the world that we're not allowed to know or unlock. Who you are, the words that you use, and the attitudes and moods that you have is the way that you will access the same things that everybody wants to access. And you can do it quicker if you just get into the state of mind that actually moves you forward. All right. I love you guys.